what is the end goal of all this? Like, to get rich, to make a living doing
Gang. Hey, yo. Look, we back with something different this time, bro. Cause I'm gonna be gone. So I'm trying to have videos lined up. Cause I ain't gonna have time to make none. Which is okay. So on this one, bro, we got 8 most disturbing things caught on doorbell camera footages. Yes. Footages, y'all. Caught on camera. Like real life. Like if you went to court, nigga, you gon' lose. You done for, slime. It's over with. But anyways, y'all, let's get straight into it and watch these creepy niggas do weird things, bro. Like mad weird.
This clip was captured at 5 in the morning on October 2nd, 2022. In it, 3 men are shown standing in front of this house's front door. They're carrying weapons and wearing masks resembling the ones from the movie The Purge. One of them sees the doorbell camera and immediately puts his hand over it. For a good portion of the video, all you can see is his glove. But for a second, he uncovers the camera, revealing all 3 men up close.
Yeah, crazy. This nigga better have some drugs or something in the crib.
They're seen leaned up against the wall and crouching low to the ground, clearly trying to stay out of the view of anyone inside.
A chain.
That's when the homeowner finally wakes up to all the motion-detected notifications on his phone.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
He pulls up the app, but all he sees is a glove covering the camera. Having not yet seen the earlier footage, he goes on the speaker and tries to identify who's on his front porch.
Hello? Hello?
It sounds like a middle-aged Mexican dude.
The men do not respond, so the homeowner called the police. By the time the police arrived, though, the men were gone. Many believe they were trying to lure the homeowner into opening the door so they could rob him. But why then not try to convince him to come to the door when he came on the doorbell speaker? It's more likely they were trying to pick the lock while the camera was being covered. What they then planned to do when they got inside is anyone's best guess. This woman had just gotten back from walking her dog. Her doorbell camera shows her starting to take off the dog's leash. She looks over to the right, causing her to quickly pick up her dog and get inside. Immediately, we find out.
Ooh, I thought a nigga was gonna run up. This nigga just walked up slowly. He said, "Ma'am."
Tries the handle, but she managed to lock it just in time.
You got a cup of Kool-Aid? You got some cigar I can borrow?
And she also mentioned how he was carrying zip ties. He looks into the house and tries the door handle multiple more times within the next few minutes.
That's a decent little Lakers jacket too.
Outside. To this, the man picks up a nearby garden hose and acts like he's doing yard work. Once the neighbor left, the man walked around to the house's back door.
Camera recording.
He tried forcing the back door open, to which the homeowner locked herself in a room and called the police.
I ain't gonna lie, I wonder what this was.
By the time it took them to arrive, the man tried breaking in almost every window to the house. He broke off the screen to one of the back windows, but was ultimately unsuccessful at getting inside. By the time police arrived, he had left. There wasn't much the police could do by that point. The homeowner ended up posting the video to TikTok in the hopes that someone could identify the man. As far as I could find, no one could.
Yeah, I wonder what this was, bro. That's crazy.
10-year-old Graydon
Zip ties, bro? Zip ties?
Utah. It was around 6 p.m. on a night in December. He was alone, walking home from basketball practice this night. At some point during his walk, he noticed a 4-door
I've seen this one before, bro.
Men slowly lurking around behind him.
Which is crazy.
Graydon said he
This
started
nigga
walking
got back
faster
from
when he saw
basketball
him.
practice.
Then the car drove up right next to him. The men inside rolled down their windows and told Graydon they had candy in the back seat, trying to entice him inside. This happened only blocks away from his house. He ignored the men and only started to walk even faster away from them. A few seconds pass, and he makes it to his house's front porch. His family's house had a doorbell camera, and as Graydon approached, you're actually able to see the car in the background. He continues to look over at it as he walks up to the front door. He tries the front door handle and realizes it was locked. At the exact same time, the car's reverse lights turn on and it starts heading towards him.
He did the right thing by grabbing rocks, though. Smart ass. I would.
Then runs to his next door neighbor's house. Their door was unlocked,
took
so he let
flight.
himself in and immediately locked it behind him. The car can then be seen turning around and following him. For the next several minutes, the car lurks around the area waiting for Graydon to come back outside. Police were called and a report was made. Graydon described the men as being in their 30s or 40s with no facial hair. Both Graydon's family and the police have almost no doubt in believing the men were trying to kidnap him that night.
This mistake is costing Amazon Prime shoppers big. Are you still using Prime? Because at this point, it's the dinosaur of online shopping. What if I told you there's a new exciting alternative? I'm gonna show you one simple trick
wanna
that'll
talk
save you
about
a
it,
lot of
yeah.
money.
This clip shows a mother and her kids quickly packing their belongings in response to an evacuation notice. It happened in Canyon County, California.
We ain't
around
gonna
the
watch
time
this
the
whole thing, I
wildfires
ain't gonna
raging
lie.
across the area.
I ain't got time
Back
for
in the
this.
footage, you can see it. Fire and smoke loom over the neighborhood in the hills behind.
What the fuck?
They pack as fast as they can, but they don't know how much time they have. Eventually, a man runs across the street, warning the family that the fire was coming up.
Everyone evacuate, the fire's coming up! It's okay, girls! Russ, it is okay!
They finally leave the neighborhood. Evacuated to safety and
I could never.
A few
Look at
days
that,
later,
bro.
The fire around the home died down, and they were able to return and survey the damage. Somehow, their house remained untouched, although the same can't be said for others in the neighborhood. Multiple nearby homes were completely destroyed by the fire.
Gotta get the
This video was
dog out of
uploaded to
there.
TikTok in order to warn others to be aware of their surroundings. In the video, the uploader, who was a mother named JoJo, and her son Daniel are returning home late at night. They open the front door and go inside. Once they close the door behind them, a man can be seen in the frame, walking up to the house. He immediately tries opening the door.
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower. Daniel? Who's that?
That nigga scary, bro.
JoJo and Daniel
Hell
engage in
nah.
an argument, with JoJo telling him to go shower while he says he's too tired. Yet this doesn't drown out the clear sound of someone grabbing the front door handle only seconds after JoJo had locked it. She looks outside and sees this man. She yells out for him to leave. The man takes one step back, but stays in front of the camera. He doesn't respond, rather just stands there with a blank expression.
Who is that? Get out of here! Get out of here! There's a guy outside. Look.
You gonna tell your kid to look.
It's not known where the man came from. It's hard to see with the door blocking the view. Some think he had been following the two all the way back home, while others believe he was camped out next to the home, specifically waiting for them to return. Either way, what he had planned to do if that door was unlocked is unclear. JoJo called the police.
You own
The man was
that.
gone by the time they
You own
arrived.
that sugar
So
booger.
it's likely we'll never be able to know for sure.
I actually switched from Chrome to Opera GX a while ago just because I was so tired of Chrome being the absurd resource hog that it is and performing terribly.
Ain't
It's fully
you fucking
customizable, so
DJ
you
or
can make it
something,
look as
bro?
nice as you
Stop
want
talking to
really
me.
just make-
In June of 2021,
Talk
a
about
woman
it's
posted
a
Ring camera
magazine,
videos
not a
together.
clip.
She explained how her mother had recently installed two
Bitch,
Ring
it's where my
cameras around
bullets
her
go.
house. On one of the first few nights of having
Oh,
the cameras,
my.
her phone would get spammed with motion detected notifications. She reviewed them, and this is what she saw. Some man was walking around the outside of the house. Though something she picked up on almost right away was how easily he was doing it, like as if he already knew the exact layout of the outside of the house. She worried this wasn't his first time. He would walk around looking in different windows, which included hers. Seeing this, she called the cops and reported it. They later showed up, but by that time the guy was gone. There wasn't much they could do. They basically just told her to keep her blinds, curtains, and windows closed at all times. She rightfully worried he might show up again, so she set up a trap of sorts outside her window. She strung a piece of rope between two trees, hoping the man wouldn't see it and would trip over it, making a lot of noise, alerting her of his presence. Disturbingly, exactly a week later at 2 a.m., she would hear someone trip over the rope. Immediately, she pulled out her phone and opened the live camera feed. Standing directly outside of her window looking in was the same man from before. After she saw this footage, she went up to her mother's room and told her about the man. The two of them went back to the window, opened the curtains, and started banging on the glass to scare the man off. They called the police, but once again, when they arrived, the man was gone. The woman and her mother ended up moving to a new house. They never heard anything more from police, leaving them to believe that he was never caught.
Man, we got 2 minutes left, bro. I might as well just finish the video. This should be interesting. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be interesting.
January 1st, 2022, when a few houses down, the giant explosion goes off.
Whoa, what the fuck? It had to be a gas leak or something, bro. It can't be anything else besides a gas leak. The explosion was
reported to have been caused by a gas appliance that wasn't fully shut off.
Yeah.
Fortunately, no one was in the home when it happened. In fact, there were no injuries resulting from the incident. However, the damage was extensive. Not only did the house suffer major structural damage, but flying debris hit nearby buildings as well. Residents in the apartments across the street reported blown-out windows from the explosion. Parked vehicles also were damaged. The authorities received multiple calls immediately after the explosion went off. This video was uploaded to TikTok in September of 2022.
Fucking TikTok.
The uploader said it was about 3 a.m. when his doorbell camera captured a man walking across the street. He walks directly towards the house's front porch and eventually right up to the camera, at which point you can see the man is wearing some kind of mask with a drawn-on mustache. The homeowner eventually woke up from all the notifications on his phone. He sees the man looking inside through his windows and trying to open his door. To this, he immediately threw on some clothes and went outside to confront the man. When he didn't find him, he opted to call the police and send in a report. Likely nothing came of this. The uploader never gave an update, but considering the man was wearing a mask, he probably won't ever be identified.
Nah, that's some crazy shit, bro. Niggas is weird, bro. Why you on that? That's weird. All you need is weird. Get a life. Go brush your hair. Do so with yourself. Oh God. Alright, y'all. I'm out. Oh God. This video long as hell. 15 minutes. Oh my fucking God. That's like 3 of my regular videos, bro. It's your big boy. I'm out. Deuces. Have a good day.